All right, you guys, we are reading your stories about parents that you hate. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, girl.
Let's see what we've got. Also, today's Laura's birthday. She did not have, she was like, you guys didn't get a lot of emails, so I'm just not going through it. And I said, great.
Okay.
So we're blindly picking today.
Okay, got it.
So we'll see. I'm just going to kind of go with what jumps out at me.
Mm-hmm.
Or let me ask you what you think. Okay, whose parents do you hate? My husband's? My ex-boyfriend's enabling mom? Which one of those two?
I think husband's is a good start.
Okay. Whose parents, this better not suck, I'll tell you that. Whose parents do you hate? My husband's.
Mm.
Hi, hunks and skinny pea.
Hey.
You look methy. Please gain the weight back.
All right, it's a process.
Yeah, you guys will always find something to complain about, huh? What the hell? While I obviously hate my own dad, okay, well, not obvious to me. Don't know ya.
Okay.
I was excited, but I guess, maybe it is obvious because you listen to this podcast. I was excited to get to know my now husband's parents because who is responsible for making such an amazing man? Welp. All was good until our most recent trip to visit with his dad and stepmom in a very small town in Colorado. His dad is a retired functioning alcoholic who starts most days with Coors and ends the night with straight whiskey. Honestly, hell yeah. So this day was going as normal for him, and we're all watching football together when my father-in-law is scrolling Facebook and randomly spouts off about how he doesn't think Native Americans or Black people deserve any money from the government. Sounds like my dad. I immediately get riled up and try explaining why they deserve the money, even if they choose to spend it in ways he doesn't respect. He then says that the football players are only good athletes because we trained them this way through slavery. Now that's a wild take. That is a wild take.
We're coming in hot.
Wow. My husband and I grabbed each other's hands and then texted each other how we would excuse ourselves. Because what's the point in arguing with this drunk dad about things that are so disgusting I could barely breathe? And that was the right choice.
Okay.
While laying in bed at 7:30 that night, I told my husband I would never return to his parents' house. He was more than understanding and disgusted with his father and made no excuses. I've never been more sure about not having kids because a grandfather like that is nothing to expose an innocent child to.
Damn, that's how much you hate him. He said, we're going to end the bloodline.
Yeah, because it's like you could just not introduce him to the grandfather.
But she said if there's even a drop of pop in there, we're going to have to do a late-term abortion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So she said, this is a bloodline stopper.
Oh, we've got it. We've got to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Cheers to vasectomies. Double income, no kids households, and going no contact with racist family members. Cheers. Truly cheers. Wow. Yeah, honestly, it's always a wise choice to not get involved.
We're going to read Religious Future In-Laws from Hell.
Okay.
Hi, honks. This story comes from a deep and hellish pit of my soul that has genuinely given me long-term relationship PTSD. Nothing too gory, but buckle up for the most severe case of religious emotional abuse you've ever heard. My high school boyfriend's parents were the worst. The actual worst. And I've spent a lot of time keeping it to myself, but the older I get, the more I realize how toxic they truly were. We started dating my junior year of high school, his first year of college, and his parents were the typical Southern Baptist, holier-than-thou people. Him and I were both at a pivotal age in our lives, and he was doing a lot of experimenting with alcohol and other super nefarious things, LOL. So as you can imagine, every single bad decision that he made was rooted back to me being the problem and encouraging his behavior. Mind you, he was just being a normal kid. He was adopted and an only child, and his parents had a severe codependent relationship with him, and they loved God. Now that you know that, I'll just give you a list of the things I experienced with them. His parents would call meetings between me, my mom, and them at their house to address their son's behavior and question me and my mother as to why we were encouraging it. No, fuck no. When his mom decided she didn't like me that day, she would just give me the silent treatment, and one of these times I addressed it, and she proceeded to scream at me about how I was ruining her relationship with her only child. When I would come to their house, my boyfriend would do a pre-check on my outfit to make sure it was approved for their liking. And you bet I started dressing like a certified Southern Baptist because I loved him so much.
Oh.
Girl, I'm so immature. I would start
Send me the
dressing
other. Yeah.
I would like cut out fucking holes for my nips. One day I saw a text from his dad on his phone with something about girlfriends in it. So I looked at the text and it was an article about how girls from single parent homes, specifically those without fathers, never make good wives. This is applicable to me. Okay. They bought me so much stuff, even my first car, without really asking my mom first if it was okay with her, and made me sign a contract that I would pay it all back.
What?
As nice as this might sound, totally a control tactic. Hey, that doesn't actually sound nice at all. That sounds bewildering, especially when they're doing all this hideous stuff behind your back.
And he's adopted.
Yes.
And she grew up in a single parent household.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They equated everything going wrong in the relationship with their son on the fact that I was probably not saved in a Christian sense. I went to a church revival with him, oh Jesus, and they brought an empty casket down the aisle during the service as a reminder of what life without God looks like. What,
Okay.
peaceful? They proceeded to have a mock funeral. I was scared shitless and said a prayer of salvation, to which his parents rejoiced. And they were the nicest they had ever been to me after that.
Ew.
This is so fucking manipulative.
Ew.
Until they decided they hated me again when their son was still acting like a little shit and forced him to break up with me.
No.
Okay, he's a pussy. The parents are idiots. I can't. I haven't thought about them in depth in a long time. I have a king of a boyfriend now, and his parents are chef's kiss. But this actually made me super emotional typing out. That sinking feeling of knowing someone doesn't want you around and to be so exhausted at the end of the day having to perform. I know took years off my life. I wasn't perfect. I made a lot of mistakes in the relationship, but I was a baby, a child, and they condemned me like a full-grown adult. All in the name of God. Love you guys.
People like that, and there are so many people like that, like their existence is pure rage bait.
Yeah, and I mean, just also, it's so fucking whack because if they didn't spend so much time blaming the author of that story, they would have had to actually like look at their job as a parent and actually like hold their son accountable.
Yeah, which people really have a hard time doing, especially when it comes to their own kids.
Mm-hmm.
What? That is so, that's such an icky experience.
Also, you're raising a horrible adult because you're helping this guy who's going to unfortunately grow up to be a part of society. Like you're going to help him maintain this belief that like he can do no wrong.
Yeah, which just breeds like narcissist kind of like sociopath people.
You want to believe in all that? You want to dress like, a Mormon wet dream, you go off. But it's like the second you start pushing this on other people too, it's so diabolical. And yeah, and also
to treat people poorly. This is just the thing about religion that I hate is like treating people subhuman because they don't match what you believe that they should match, like religiously. It's just,
also, especially when like they're being Christian and like you're taught to like love thy neighbor supposedly, but then this is a young girl who's coming from a single parent household and like they're chastising her for it.
Yeah, the
like,
shame.
Make it make sense,
and it can't. It truly
could have been
can't.
worse. She could have been a dick. Okay, you're gonna read ex-boyfriend's enabling mom.
Ex-boyfriends enabling mom. A lot of exes.
I know. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be a lot of friends' parents.
Hey,
Maybe I'm
Hunky Annas and dry pussy lover Lee.
Gotcha.
How do you feel about that?
I mean,
He just started smiling because he got hungry.
yeah,
Yeah.
you got me.
Hate is a strong word, but my ex-boyfriend's mom was insane. To set the premise, I got into a relationship with a guy who had done a 7-year bid in prison.
Okay.
Red flags look real green to me. Okay, it's giving colorblind.
It's giving Christmas.
His charges were trafficking weed and money laundering. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. So he's an entrepreneur that got on the wrong path.
Literally.
Lighten
my
up.
God. We literally have Trump for president. This guy's nothing.
Yeah. It could be worse. He could be a pedo.
God. Could be so much worse.
Trafficking drugs, I think it's fine.
It's
As long
literally-
as he wasn't, using kids or hurting animals, who cares?
Yeah. He also got additional time while inside for bringing contraband in with drones.
Okay, you know what? His only flaw is getting caught. That's interesting.
That's creative.
That's really creative.
So how does he have like a snuck-in phone and he's texting friends to be like, hey, drone lift me some cocaine?
Or did he like befriend one of the guards or something? I would love to know more about that. That's really interesting.
Drone drugs are crazy. That's crazy. A for creativity. He also got additional time for bringing contraband in with drones. He brought his dad in on one operation who ended up dying in prison as well.
Oh.
Okay, it's a family legacy. He lied and said he had his dad killed for snitching, but he actually died of a heart attack or something. When I met him, he had almost been out for a year. A few weeks into it, I met his mom, who was freakishly close to him. Ooh.
Ew.
No. To me, having a mom who is freakishly close to her son, way more of a red flag than being in prison for 7 years.
1,000%. Nothing was
say
honestly
it.
sounding like a dog whistle until you brought up the mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if we're sexist, but I feel like we're actually onto something.
No. We've seen this story far. We know, because we know what these kinds of relationships are like.
I can't believe I'm saying this and literally no one's making me, but I'm still going to say it. One of my friends recently had a son, and she was one of the most badass people I knew. And she was so like smart and awesome. And I'm so sorry, but seeing the way that she interacts with her son is one of the most unbecoming things I've ever had the displeasure of witnessing. And it's like a different person.
What do you mean? Like she was so smart and now she's like, what happened?
Because I feel like her brain. No, it's not simply like, oh, I'm a new mom and I love my kid. It's not that. It's the way that she talks and talks to and about her son, and just like the way that she treats him. I'm like, you do realize that this isn't going to be a baby forever, and he's not even a baby now. Huh?
Can you give an example of like the things she says or does?
If he does something that he should be reprimanded for, like just like, a child acting out, she goes, no, my son's perfect. He can do no wrong. Literally, she
How
talks
old is he?
God, like 5 now?
Okay.
And I'm like, no, like he's a child and you need to discipline him.
Yeah.
But she's always like, no, he's perfect. He's perfect. And like the way that and I'm just like, this is going to be a problem the older he gets.
It's a dangerous way to raise children, but I swear to God, especially men.
Well, soft parenting is very big right now because our generation was raised pretty strict.
Mm-hmm.
And we were yelled at, we were punished, we were grounded, it's like, and
the
so
pendulum hath swung.
A lot of millennials and younger are very soft parenting their kids because they want to be the opposite of that.
I have no idea what kind of mom I would be. No idea.
Mm.
That's scary.
Well, I'm not doing the best job at describing this because this is the public episode and I'm being kind of bitchy right now for airing this out. But I just I'm trying to keep it as vague as possible. But it makes me not want to be around her. When I see this, I'm like, I don't like.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I get
and
that.
a lot of my friends have kids and are great parents. Some of them.
Who are you friends with that has kids? Oh, okay.
And a lot of my San Diego.
Okay. But I have like no friends with kids except for Annika.
Mm.
Yeah, I have like no friends with kids.
Oh, dang. My buddy Aaron just had 2.
I have none.
Mm.
That's wild.
I will say it's the friends that are not comics.
Yeah. Nobody, I mean, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, comics aren't having, well, like a one comic friend.
The one friend that has a kid, no?
Nikki.
Yeah, I was thinking Nikki. Nikki has a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not like super, super close with Nikki, but like as far as like close friends go, yeah, I only have one close friend with a kid.
Mm.
Wild.
Mm.
Dude, if I didn't get an abortion, we'd have a fucking...
Yeah, we could have a little tot run around
He'd
here.
be like 6 months old. Ew, why did I call it a he? Ugh.
Ew, because you are going to be one of the, I can just tell you're going to be one of those boy, because like you talk so much about it. You're going to be one of those boy moms. It's like, I know what I said, but mine is actually perfect.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't
And you're going to try and kiss him on the lips.
Ain't no way.
Yeah. I can just tell.
No, ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, because you have pick-me-itis and you're going to like be picking on your son.
Ain't no way.
Yeah. Ew.
Damn.
I agree.
Yeah.
I gotta have a kid in like the next couple of years.
Well, you don't gotta, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't gotta.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Hey, trust me.
Sounds like you might
don't.
not have to.
I'm turning 35 in the summer. That gives me 3 fucking years.
Mm.
We're getting there.
Gross.
I know.
Okay, you're crazy.
You know what's crazy is because
you're crazy.
Dude, I would have to bring it here. That's going to be our next podcast. I'm going to have to bring the kid in here. I can't afford childcare.
I
you're going to have to figure it out.
I think you're using have. Like, I have to.
Yeah, like
this.
literally.
What am I going to leave it alone?
Well, you're not going to, you don't have to have one.
Yeah, I do.
And
yeah, do you?
And I mean,
yeah.
you're not going to immaculately concept this kid. It's like, there's other people around. You can pay somebody.
And really, in 3 years, you think you're going to be in the same predicament?
Yeah.
Well, dream bigger.
Yeah, for sure.
Work harder.
No. I want to bring it in here.
Borderline homeless. Just carrying your kid around.
Borderline homeless was...
I have a cute apartment.
Crazy.
I went on a decorating spree. I went to World Market yesterday, spent $300. Got a lot of
on
cute
what, an
shit.
elephant head? What'd you get?
I got a bunch of cute stuff. I'm very inspired right now. Well, I've always been inspired, but like really more inspired by like South American decor.
Mm-hmm.
South American decor and like Moroccan.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm gonna go get a bunch of bright stuff. I like my patterned blankets.
Yeah.
So cute.
Okay, girl.
So cute. Okay, anyway. South American decor is so cute.
Are you Venezuelan now?
No, I'm not. But I've always had a taste and a knack for that kind of decor. You want to know why?
Have you always?
Yes, because I was raised in a household like that. Very eclectic, colorful, a lot of Spanish, a lot of Latin American influence. Yeah.
Mm.
Even though Spanish is European, South American, Moroccan.
Venezuelan.
My boyfriend is Nicaraguan.
Oh, careful.
Okay.
There.
Well, he wasn't around when you were growing up.
Yeah.
No,
So-
but my mom was.
Did
She
you fuck
loves
her?
that shit.
Okay.
Loves that shit. Tight, dude. She didn't have a C-section, so she's tight.
She didn't have a C-section?
She did have a C. What did I say?
You said she didn't have a C-section. She's tight.
I don't know where I am right now.
Yeah, we can tell.
Okay, so
So
red flags look green to me. He brought his dad in on the operation, who ended up dying in prison as well. He lied and he said he had killed his dad for snitching. But yeah, okay.
You heard that.
The mom, we're at the mom. The mom was freakishly close to him.
Yuck.
She was involved in every aspect of his life and a complete enabler. But he was so manipulative, I don't really know who to blame. Both. They're both at fault because mothers raise sons to be this way. And then if the kid...
Nah, here's the thing. He was in prison for 7 years. That's on her.
Yeah, that is on her.
He was out. He was out for almost a decade.
Mind you, this man is in his 30s. While he was in prison, she ended up getting finessed by someone he was serving time with, and they thought they were in a relationship.
Oh.
And thought they were in a relationship.
Oh, he was hustling her for cash.
A pyramid scheme / timeshare / scammer. Loved to see her coming, screaming. They had a very strange relationship. They lived right next door to each other, the mom and the son. Okay, yeah. When he got out of prison, she bought him a Range Rover. He got in college when we were together, but never wanted to go to class. One day, he was hungover and this woman barged into my apartment. I always left my door unlocked because I hated looking for my keys.
Okay, girl.
Okay, for sure. I was naked and hid under the covers. She was trying to force my ex to go to class and grab him out of bed, and he ended up shoving her. She was screaming for my help, but I just played possum and pretended I was asleep.
That's so funny.
Not you pretending that you're asleep while there's literally a physical altercation going on top of you. My ex ended up giving me chlamydia twice. Can't say I'm surprised. The first time was from him cheating, 1,000%.
With
I
his
think
mom?
I know. Literally. I think the second time was from us not waiting to have sex while we were on antibiotics.
Honey,
What?
what's going on?
She was so mad that we didn't go to urgent care and get it taken care of. Why did she know?
Well, because they were hooking up. And so then she's like, God, you're ruining it.
The mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Get it taken care of instead of going to urgent care, instead of going to our regular doctors, that she called his parole officer and said her son wasn't acting right.
Oh my God.
She lived in a more rural area outside of my city and thought it was funny to say the N-word. So I had a feeling while I was reading that this is a white guy.
Yeah.
And now, yeah.
You want to know what tipped me off? The Range Rover right
Yes.
out of prison.
Absolutely.
I was like, this is so white mom coded.
It's so white mom coded. Yeah. That's when I cut her off.
Mm-hmm.
Their relationship was so strange, she would massage my ex's feet for 30 minutes at a time. She did all this. She did all his homework and assignments for him. Disgusting boy mom. One time we were out to eat and he wanted an expensive chain for Christmas. His mom had asked.
Okay, I'm sorry, honey. Something's not adding up. So she has the money to be buying a Range Rover, and she's doing this, and that. And I would love to know what school he's going to as well.
I
'Cause that
know.
also costs money. And it seems like he's just being like this, like the lethargic bag of beans. So I don't really understand. I was like, oh, that's honestly probably why he went into prison, because again, throwing it back to the last listener, he was never raised with any consequences. So he just kind of had this God complex of like,
Right.
oh, I can do whatever I want.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay, so the prison, it's actually not hot anymore.
His mom, I know. His mom had asked him to do something for him in exchange for the chain, and he started screaming at her.
Oh, ew.
Okay.
Oh, they can have each
So
other.
embarrassing.
Yeah, that's so ugly.
People were 4 feet away from us.
Oy.
He said, "Mom, you're not going to blackmail me. I've wanted this chain for months." Their dynamic was so bizarre. I've literally never seen anything like it in my life. I attached some images of proof of below. I love you guys. I've been listening for years and I'm a Patreon subscriber. You've gotten me through some very dark times and the realest bitches ever. I fuck with y'all the long way. Oh, thanks, girl.
Aw, love you.
This is disgusting.
I'm happy this is your ex, mind you.
And of course, this is a picture of the mom.
Oh, the way that I would rather have a hammer taken to my skull than ever have to view that.
The mom is giving her son a foot massage.
Well, I don't know if we should show that, hun.
No, it's fine. I won't show
Okay.
it.
Foot massage. His feet are up on her legs.
Ew, and I don't like that he's shirtless and she's like
Dude,
braless.
yeah, he's
I don't like that.
shirtless.
No.
Her fucking floppy tits are like hanging there. Ew, and he looks like, look at his face in this while she's massaging his feet.
Ew.
He's like,
Ew.
That's like a jizz face.
Yeah, he's fully locked into it.
So disgusting.
Babe, can you rub my feet? Actually, never mind. No one does it like my mommy.
I'll just get my mommy to do it. Gross, dude.
Ew.
That's so gross. Okay. Let's see.
That story made my stomach hurt.
I know. Parents I fucking hate. You're reading her.
You wish?
She's a long one.
Hey, honkies and skinny Lee.
Hey.
I've written in maybe twice, but my life experiences are somewhat a snooze fest, but whatever. I like writing. Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah. This prompt has me gagged because I genuinely hate my ex's family. And yes, that's family, not just his parents. Ooh. I was with my ex for a month, short of 4 years, from 17 to 21 years old. And, well, that's a separate story for another day. My ex's and I's relationship was toxic to no end. And to no one's surprise, this mama's boy, go!
Yeah, here we go.
Honey! Of course, this mama's boy made his parents aware of every single issue we had. Nothing was kept between us. I don't know if that's the reason why they hated me so much, but I'll get into a few things they did to me. So number one, his dad got absolutely wasted on a big family Havasu?
Yeah, Havasu?
Yeah.
Yeah, Havasu trip I went to.
Lake Havasu. It's actually where I was born.
Really?
Yeah.
In the lake?
No.
Waterproof?
Just at the hospital at Lake Havasu in Arizona.
I didn't know Lake Havasu was in Arizona.
I know, I thought it was in Utah.
That's so white trash. I thought it was
It's
here.
Arizona. It's a big vacation spot. It's like a spring break spot.
It's like a white trash.
Spring
It's like where
break.
you go when you're like white trash.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
Calling
born
me
there.
out.
Huh? And what?
What?
What'd you say?
I said I was born there.
Yeah, hell yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, do you want a fucking word? Okay.
Trash.
Okay, so what's going on? You guys are flirting? It's getting weird. I went to and trying to...
I'm not trying to take your man.
Well, we don't want to get her activated because she's going to start writing fan fiction again, so can't get her worked up. And when trying to get his dad's attention to help their grandpa move the boat, he screamed. Okay, the dad. He screamed at me in front of everyone to shut the fuck up and stop berating him. He actually got really close to my face to do this. Oh, that's hideous. And it was honestly terrifying as an 18-year-old girl. And if you're wondering what my ex was doing, he just stood there watching it all go down and later defended his dad.
No!
Weak. And let me just say this right the fuck now.
Ugh.
If you don't do... I watched... I don't know if I should say this. Fuck it. I watched my grandma be so fucking mean to my mom growing up. And look, if you've been listening to this podcast for a minute, you know my mom can be a crazy kooky girl. But here's the gag of it all. No one deserves to be spoken to the way that I've seen her be spoken to. And my dad never would have her back. And he would always co-sign with my grandma. And I'm like, hey, boo. Hey, bald boo. You got to step it up for your wife.
Damn.
And I don't care if you be cheating. You need to, in front of the kids, in front of the fam, you need to have your wife's back. And especially if you're in a marriage, so help me God, you should be in a partnership. And I think it's so weak and diabolical, not the striking a nerve, but I just think it's so fucking weak and diabolical when people as grown-ass adults, trauma aside, if you can't fucking stand up to your parent when they're disrespecting your partner, there's like something that's, I just don't think there's anything more disgusting than that.
Absolutely.
I'll die on that hill. Okay. After the 2-year mark in the relationship, I found out he was cheating on me with a girl he worked with. His mom and I had an okay relationship at that point, and in my blackout rage, I called her and told her what a fucktard, don't say tard, of a son was doing at work. But don't worry, she proceeded to defend him and tell me what I had been doing wrong to make him act out like this.
Yep.
You haven't been sucking his dick right. He told me you were using too much teeth.
I know. Mommy knows best.
Yeah. And you haven't been doing his laundry right either. Okay.
Well, what have you been doing at home that's upsetting him like this?
Have you been making him his yummy, yummy, yummy sandwiches?
You know he likes the crust cut off.
And you know when he's eating his big, big, big boy salami sandwiches, he loves a titty fuck. And you haven't been doing it, so mommy's been having to step up. And yes, I stayed for another 2 years.
That's a long time.
Damn, girl.
Damn, that's a long
Can I say something? I thought it was going to be 2 months. And then when you said years, I went, damn.
Girl, I know that.
But you were 17 through 21, so you're legally like a fetus. So, you know, what are you going to do?
I know that aged her, though.
You know what?
That aged her. Those extra 2 years.
And they said, I know that age true, though.
That's what I heard.
And I was like, are you good?
Yeah.
Aged her.
I thought you were trying to like say something cool and trendy. And it didn't work.
No,
True, though.
That age true, though. I go,
No, I didn't say that.
Think you did. Almost had me lose my mind.
Aged her, though.
Well, speak up, sweetheart, because we didn't understand it. Okay. At 18, 19, and 20 years old, honey, I moved an hour away from our hometown, and my ex was free to stay at my place.
I wonder what kind of boy mom you'd be.
Well, I have an IUD, and I have stated on here many a time, I don't want to be a mom, and I'm not having boys.
Well, I wonder if
I'm not
you
even
were.
having boy pets. I'm not even having boy pets because I don't want that in my house.
I agree, but if you if you had a boy, I wonder what kind of boy mom you'd be.
A little late to the convo on that. We actually moved past that. But here's the thing. I wouldn't be a boy mom.
Yeah, you
Because you want
would.
to know, here's how woke I am. If a boy slithered out of my pussy, if a boy had the audacity to slither and slide out of my
What would you
fucking
do?
pussy.
Snap his neck immediately?
Exactly. I would have the doctor do it because that's how woke I am. I wouldn't even put my hands on that son.
Yeah.
I'd say, nope.
You don't want him to come into this world with a mother's touch at all.
No. Hell no. I'm not raising a boy.
Dude, you would be a pick-me boy mom.
No, you're just saying that because that's you. And this is a classic thing that you do on here is you just, everything that you feel about yourself, you just kind of whirl at me. like the whole Lee thing. Like you're blinded. You're blinded, honey.
Not blinded.
Yeah, the calls for
I see
who's
the truth.
pick me? Not me. It's you.
I see the truth.
It's you.
And the thing about
Just
me
not yourself, I guess.
is that if I did have a son,
Yeah.
competition of the sons, I think that I would end up having like a cool. You would have like a weird.
No, see, you're already doing it. You're already like, yeah. See, no, look at. Did you clock that? See, if I did have, I wouldn't have a son, but if I did, he would be so cool.
He would. He'd be
oh
cool.
my god, my boy.
You would have some like
my boy
Ethan
would be so.
Slater,
My boy would be so
weird.
fucking cool.
No, you would have like an Ethan Slater / like Jeffrey Dahmer type son. Some like weird.
Well, Ethan Slater's really successful, so number one, so don't worry about that. Number two,
I'm talking looks wise. He would be like weird and goldfishy looking.
I like them fat, not cystic, so yeah, he probably would look like that. But here's the thing: I wouldn't even carry the son to concept. I wouldn't even carry the son
in this
to
universe. You are.
In what universe?
In this
your weird fuck ass fan fiction.
In this hypothetical world. Yeah, you
need to brush your teeth
weird.
and you need to honestly get checked out in the head.
You need to get checked out in the head.
No, you need to get checked out in the head, boo. You need to get checked out in the head.
You do. You do. You're no,
honey, I don't know what this medicated
Jeffrey
drawl
Dahmer,
is, but it's actually not. No,
weird.
You're just like naming hot button things that you've like come in contact with in the last 2 weeks that are nonsensical. I have 4 IUDs inside me. I am not ever having a son.
And that's why it would be extra fucked up because you would somehow still get pregnant with a son with your weird rusty IUDs.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
You'd give birth
honestly,
and
like,
it would have
this
some
isn't even a
weird
joke.
shaped head with the IUDs decorating it.
No, again, this is you. You did it last week on last episode where you're doing this weird fucked up fan fiction with Lee and I, with like the type of sex you think Lee and I, and you like go into weird graphic detail for 45 minutes. The whole episode is just Gabby describing how she thinks I slither and slide on Lee's like wide dick. It's so weird. And yeah, I said wide. And then
because you fucking do.
And then now this week you're like, here's the type of son you'd have, and he would have 2-inch glasses frames, and his head's gonna be shaped like an oval. And I'm like,
it will.
Yeah.
And it will.
Because this, you want to know what you're describing?
And you put one of those baby helmets on it to like reshape his head.
Now you're being ableist and you're making fun of mentally handicapped kids.
No, because that's not mentally handicapped. It's to shape their heads. But you, for some reason, yours wouldn't work, and its head would end up shooting through the helmet at the top, and you'd have some.
You want to know why this would be your son? Because you're so on your phone, you wouldn't even give the kid the attention that it actually deserves. I'm an attentive mother, and I'm very thoughtful.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
like
not.
a nurturing spirit.
You went from having no kids to being an attentive mother.
Well, no, because
now all of a sudden,
well, you want to push me into a corner? You want me to dance? You want to shoot up my feet? Let's fucking dance. Let's fucking dance.
Okay, so
sweetie.
what's the show with the aliens where they have the big oval heads?
What, cone heads?
Cone heads. You're having fucking cone heads.
No, yeah.
You're having Pinhead
I'm
Larry
not.
Patrick Star. Who you call Pinhead? That's your
because
kid.
you're just describing a disabled person,
I'm
and
not.
you're trying to like make
I
light
would
of it.
never do that.
Gabby Allen Lamb is trying to
disabled people are closer to God. Your
they
son
are.
is not close to God. Your
Well,
son
I'm not
is something
having
that
sons,
crawled
you fucking bitch.
out of hell.
God, you're so fucking annoying today.
Yours is like
I
yours
straight up
crawled
don't even
out
like
of
you today.
hell with a fucking
No. Because you started this bullshit before we even fucking started. You're giving me fucking attitude, and now you're giving me fucking attitude for real, and it's actually pissing me off. I wouldn't have some conehead ass, fuck ass, weird ass son. I would maybe have a fuck ass, weird ass daughter. That would be my karma for how mean I've been to my mom. Like
you
some
would.
Gypsy, like you know
You'd
how Gypsy.
have that.
No, you know how Gypsy Rose had a fucking daughter, and she's probably gonna murk it. Sorry, because I just saw those new Gypsy tapes. Maybe I wrote a little bit too hard for the wrong girl. Don't worry about that. But anyways, and no one's ready to talk about that. It's the same with the Britney Spears thing. I go, oh, put her back in, boo. Put her back in. Never mind. It just shows the public knows nothing. But anyways, back to you. You're having the son. You're the pick-me-ass hoe. Not me. Not me.
No.
You're the one that...
No.
Girl.
Because my son, I'm not really touching. I'm not really fucking with, but he would be still cool. He would still be cool somehow. Yours, you would end up being...
wouldn't. No,
yes,
you're gonna,
he would.
let me tell you.
Yes, he would.
No, girl. No,
yes,
because here's the thing. The kid that just got aborted was a daughter. The next kid is going to be a fucking son. It's going to be twins. And they're going to be twin rapists. And they're going to rape you. And then they're going to fucking spit roast you.
They're going to... Your weird son. Because they're going to go... No, we have... For some reason...
What's the reason?
For some reason, they have to rape your son.
No. What?
Yeah, I don't know why, but they do.
Wait, who's my son? I don't have a fuck-ass son.
My twins are
Her
ripping
sons are going to
You're
rape
saying
your
that
son.
your sons are fucking rapists. No, I'm having a daughter.
No,
I'm having a daughter who's going to be the death of me.
Because they're being pressured to rape your son by you. And
what?
I don't know.
That doesn't even makes sense.
Yes, it does.
See, this is the
Yes,
type
it
of bozo
does.
fucking shit. And y'all don't want me to say R word, but this is a retard right here. I literally work with a retard and you don't want me to fucking call a spade a spade. Like, you're literally saying the most diabolical shit. And you're saying you're gonna have a helmet wearing, cone head, like bow-legged ass, like low leery voice son who's getting in the schoolyard by your like bully sons, and your sons are gonna have the combined GPA of a -1. Like, I literally can't with you. We haven't had a crash out like this since like year 1 of this.
It's a good one.
Your son is
I'm
gonna be.
done with the fucking son. I'm not having
He's not
a
gonna
son.
use. He's not gonna use his legs to walk. He's gonna use his weird
a wheelchair
cone head.
because
no,
you keep making him be like
No.
disabled. Yeah.
no,
Yes,
no. Like I
you're
said,
describing
no,
like a disabled person.
Disabled people are closer to God. Yours is not disabled. It's just weird and fucked. So
girl,
it's using its weird cone head to
you're
like
the one that
to
combines
hurl
85,000
itself
medicines,
around.
and then you're always forgetting what one you're on, and so then you're gonna be like, "What's going on?" And then you're gonna like take some weird shit when you're pregnant. And you're like, "I didn't realize I was pregnant." You're gonna like take your whole fucking can of Vyvanse, and then your son's gonna come out like a fucking. You're gonna have fucking Lee as a son.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah. And then Lee's
no,
gonna have a little friend to go down to the Ukrainian daycare when he gets his fucking rub and tug massages.
And
I'm
then
gonna bring him.
Lee's
bring him
gonna
with
have
me.
some weird daughter.
You want to know what?
What?
It's because you want to fuck Lee. When you guys eventually get together, that's the fucking son you're gonna have.
That's so
You
much
want-
projection. That's crazy.
No, it's not, because let me tell you something. I'm never, ever, ever, never walking around talking about the diabolical stuff that you say about Lee and I. And that's coming from your head. That's what you want. Clocked the T, human clock, striking 12, you're out.
You literally
Yeah, where's the response? It's so delayed.
doesn't make any sense.
No.
Doesn't make any sense.
You want to know why? Because it's a math equation. You can't do it. Because guess what? 1 + 1 equals Lee's the
it's
father
because
of
now
your
I'm getting-
weird ass
it's-
rape son.
It's because I'm getting overstimulated and I have auditory processing disorder. And you started yelling all of these
and then
things.
you're gonna bring kids into the order with all these disorders. Okay, girl. Every single day.
You
it's a
are
new
the one.
thing.
You're being ableist. You're the one who's being ableist.
And you want to know what? I'm epileptic. I have ADHD, anxiety, and depression. I can be ableist. And I have dyscalculia.
Those aren't. No. Those aren't.
Well,
no.
because they're not real. Because of me.
No,
Because I have them.
No, because that's not something you can be ableist against. That's just like
Epilepsy? Yeah, you can. I don't drive. I got reported to the DMV from a doctor because I have seizures.
and now you're trying to get a car.
Okay. Vroom, vroom. Beep, beep.
So you can put your son
I don't
in the car.
have a son! Oh my God! And I'm never gonna have a son! You are! Ooh, wait.
Yeah,
This
cool
is
ones.
an abuser tactic too.
Cool
you rile
ones.
someone up and then you act like, whoa, why are you getting so heated? Because you're a little kid in the elevator pushing all the damn buttons.
All right.
No.
Let's read the story.
You're a rapist and you're a creator. And that's all I know.
Can we finish the story?
Twin schoolboys and everybody at school. And guess what? You're not ripping shit on me because I'm not sending my daughter that I'm gonna unfortunately have to a school anywhere near with you.
I'm calling CPS as soon as you have a kid.
Well, guess what? I'm not gonna have one.
Yeah.
If you think this uterus can produce a kid after this expired IUD has been marinating and orbiting around,
Mm-hmm.
you're dead wrong. We already know you're fertile as can be.
Read the story.
Yeah, I've been fucking reading the story. And you had to go off on your fan fiction yet again.
You spent a lot of the time on the fan fiction.
Ooh! I spent a lot of time reacting.
Who are you calling P and Head?
Ableist.
One of the
So
funniest
because-
scenes in SpongeBob history. I'm Dirty Dan. No, I'm Dirty Dan. This episode is giving that episode of SpongeBob. Lee is like sleeping Sandy. Remember when she's hibernating?
Yes.
And she's like all huge, full of acorns, and she's going me 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 me. And then Pinhead Larry and Dirty Dan are arguing outside of hibernating Fat Sandy's dome. Who you calling peeing head?
It really is horrifying how similar to SpongeBob we actually are. Not SpongeBob himself, but the franchise. Okay.
Lee's mostly Squidward, but this episode, he's hibernating
He's literally
Sandy.
asleep. He's pulling what Mike did. R.I.P. to that
I'm
producer.
here. I had never watched SpongeBob. I was too old for SpongeBob.
So you're not a pedophile. Interesting.
Too old for SpongeBob.
Yeah.
How much older? You're not that much older.
What are you, 53?
Are you actually 40?
I'm 38.
Damn.
But when SpongeBob came out, I wasn't like.
You're 4
watching
years
TV.
older than me.
Okay.
It was like the same era.
Yeah, 4 years when you're like 8 and 12. It's different. I wasn't watching SpongeBob.
What were you watching?
Porn.
Yeah.
I was running around in the streets playing music.
In the streets, playing music.
Whatever, you're Dirty Dan.
That's the father of your child, of your son. At 18, 19, and 20 years old, I moved away from our hometown, and my ex was free to stay at my place overnight wherever he wanted. I feel like I read this, but
What was this story about?
it's about how she hates her ex's mom, her family.
Is this still the prison
No, this
one?
is the family. No, girl, this is like Havasu.
Oh, Havasu. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy.
And then she called the mom and be
Yeah.
like, your son cheated on me. Can you believe that? And then she
Right.
goes, yeah, I can because your pussy's bad. And she goes, oh, that's not.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so voice is a little tense from screaming.
Lee, I've been orgasming so loudly.
See, there she goes again. You're honestly sick. You're sick. I can see you're thinking of more. Ew, dude, you're so weird.
She's picturing it.
Lee, my throat hurts. I've been orgasming so loudly and choking on my dildos, making content.
Wow.
Ow, I've been gagging, Lee. Ow. Ugh.
Literally you.
See? This is literally you. Remember when you were like, Lee, what toy should I buy for my OF? I want to make sure it's hot. I never did that.
Yeah, you did.
Never done that. Is this hot, Lee? I just hope people like it. Let me know.
Literally did that.
In the group chat.
With toys. Yeah. She does
Lee,
it in the group
if
chat.
I was playing with my pussy, do you think people would watch?
It's a real question. It's a real question. I need to know.
She kind of got you. She kind of got you.
Lee, if I was wearing this,
I need to know what appeals to the
nothing
gooners.
if I was wearing this and not a drop of any other clothes, do you think anyone would ever find it hot? Would you? Oh, in the group chat, and we go, okay. He doesn't respond. Lee, are you there? Lee? Oh, there you are. I'm in the sex shop. I've been walking around. And I'm like, okay. Why don't you just take this to a private?
Okay,
no, I want you to see it.
Not you doing the actual moan sounds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a little too much as you're talking about me choking on a dildo and slurping and sliding? Ew, you're weird. Anyway, Lee, so I'm sucking on this dildo and I'm choking and I'm slobbering, right? Is that better delivery?
All right. Let's get a little back on track here.
I always think about if this was someone's first time listening.
That's what I just started thinking about.
Also, I love like the comments that we've been getting from people that are like, I wish I could recommend this podcast to my friends, but I can't.
Then don't. No one's honestly. Do you notice how we stopped asking you to because we got hip to it? We used to be like, "Hey, recommend it," and then all of a sudden we became self-aware and we said, "You know what? Just don't. This is just for you. It's okay." I wish I could recommend it, but you guys do X, Y, and Z, and you want to know what? We do the whole rest of the alphabet too.
There is nothing more embarrassing than trying to put your friends onto a podcast and then they hit you up and they're like, okay.
They're like, is this a prank? That's honestly what
Yeah.
I would think. If someone recommended me, if I wasn't affiliated with this and someone was like, hey, you got to listen to these like, two girls and like arguably a third girl, like let's listen to this.
Yeah.
You got to listen. And I checked it out, especially if it was like this episode or dare I say even the last nightmare we recorded. I would be like, what do you think of me? What's happening?
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you're here, I love ya. All right. Should I finish? 'Cause
Yeah.
we got two more.
Okay, Havasu, mommy, cheating, got it.
Basically, his mom would call him at 7 a.m. and guilt trip him to come home and clean the house when he would go visit her an hour away. And then I'd call hours later and ask him how the house cleaning was going, when in reality, he was sitting around all day playing video games. Mama's boys are not for the weak. Yeah, amen. And then finally, his aunt, his mom's sister, hey, we may be stupid, but we know how aunts work, who's actually my manager and only light in this wretched family, would tell me not to be around them because they were actively having family gatherings without me, talking about how much they all hated me with his grandparents, literally saying, she's not even pretty.
That's
and he can
so mean. While you guys were still together?
Yeah, and I guess, like, is he there as this is happening? The mom's, like, massaging him?
Yeah.
And kissing his ear?
She's not...
That's so what you would do.
You with your fucking pinhead Larry fucking son.
All right.
All right.
You. Literally you with your 2 rapist twins. and you're like licking and biting both of their ears.
That is funny though.
Yeah, it is.
You getting Eiffel Towered by yourself.
Licking the ears.
Behind the ears. Like what cats do to each other. Like when my cats groom each other.
And you're like crawling around. Okay. Now I'm writing fan fiction. It's contagious. Because we took Amy Silverberg's writing class. Look at what happens. Okay. Reading back and knowing that I've moved on from these situations, they don't sound as bad anymore. They're pretty bad, girl.
That's pretty bad.
But as soon as a previous 18-year-old in their first long-term relationship being belittled in a crowd of adult people by other adults had always made me feel so shameful and worthless. And unfortunately, the only thing I had at the time that made me feel reassured was him. The whole family has alcohol problems. Well, we kind of knew that at Havasu. My vague understanding of Havasu. I shouldn't have interrupted. Here we go. The whole family has alcohol problems, and I've come to learn that the parents have cheated on each other multiple times. Ladies, if you meet a boy who has a really good job and chooses to waste his money and stay living in a 3-bedroom apartment with his family of 5, his 17-year-old brother sleeps on the floor of his parents' bedroom.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Wow.
What?
That's actually the darkest part of the story. Run away. I learned a lot from that relationship, and I've now met my current boyfriend who would die for me and has an amazing mom and dad, separated, who treat me like one of their own. Thank you to my ex for letting me use him as a stay until you hate him boyfriend and being too pussy to move in with me. He saved me from a life I would have absolutely hated by being a deadbeat boyfriend. And thank you to his parents for teaching me how to stand up for myself. They should teach their son to do that, but that would mean he would leave them. Anywho, biggest thank you to my honks. I literally binged you guys throughout that entire dumpster fire of a relationship, and I still do today.
Whoa.
You guys give me so much to look forward to, and I'm so grateful every day that I found the pod on TikTok. Much love to that. That's so cute.
Are we even uploading things on TikTok?
No, because the last time I did, I got a warning.
Got it.
It was like 2 months ago.
Got it.
Much love for Honks and Lee. I hope 2026 treats you all with nothing but love and light. Well, so far it's been hellfire, but you know what? I hope the same for you. Wow.
What is inside lava lamps?
I don't know.
Lava.
I actually ran into like this account that refurbishes lava lamps weirdly, and you can like buy the stuff to go in them. You can, because it's just like a bottle cap.
Yeah.
So you like pop the bottle cap, you drain it, you clean it, and then you can like buy like kits
Looks like
of
eggs.
the stuff that it's not.
Eggs.
Looks like egg yolks.
Eggies.
We have a lava lamp in here. Kind of making me want one. It's pretty cool.
Uh-oh. You honestly are making me want to go to World Market.
Dude, World Market fucking rips. I got a credit card for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think? Because I just obviously moved in and I have no furniture. I'm like starting from complete scratch. For my living room, do I get a rug first and then go up from there? Or do I get like a little couch first and then design off of that? Couch?
Get a couch.
Okay.
Yeah, get a couch.
Couch first? Okay. Okay, you're going to read a shorty called Parents I Hate.
I love decorating. That's so fun. I wish my place was a little bigger because I just want to keep decorating like crazy. Okay, parent I hate.
You're more than welcome to help me with mine because I'm stressed.
I have plants. Hi, honks. I'll keep this as short as I can. Around 10 years ago, when I was in high school. Is this a...
It must be
you're
either Canadian or
British?
British, yeah.
I was in secondary high school. I was best mates. Okay, they're English. I was best mates with this girl in my class. Now, bear in mind, she was very normal, nice, and relatively well-adjusted. I used to sleep over at her house almost every other weekend. The problem parent was her dad. He was a big guy, stocky and red-faced, a classic English gammon. He was abusive to the whole family. He used to hit the dog in front of us and scream in my friend's face when I was there. Oof.
I'm so sorry. He said that. Wait, hitting the dog?
You'd hit the dog in front of them.
Oh my
I
God.
hate that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just overall very scary vibes. But the plot twist was that he had a major cross-dressing fetish.
Period.
Okay. Him hitting the dog in fishnets and high heels.
In heels.
Oh my God. Because who I'm picturing in my head is Alex Jones.
Yeah.
And like fishnets
But now I'm
in a
picturing
tight dress.
the guy from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I'm picturing like short, stocky. Yeah. Okay. So he'd be doing all that in an ill-fitting 2004 polyester. That's so funny. So he was actually doing this. That's crazy. In a 2004 polyester chiffon skirt and 3-inch kitten heels. He would not cross-dress in front of the family and scream at everybody. That's insane. That's hilarious. The other main fetish that he had, I heard about because my friend told me in detail. God knows how she knew. He'd be completely naked and fitted into this latex compression bag. It's like the stuff that we get on our Explore page, Lee.
Oh, yeah.
The guys, the ones that are like laying in the beds that are just in the latex things with the breathing tubes.
Yeah, airtight.
Yeah. That's so funny. In this latex compression bag, then vacuum sealed like a Temu sofa. I reckon there must have been some kind of air tube. Oh, there are. In there to let him breathe. Once he was vacuumed, he'd be pressed in between two flat surfaces like a sandwich until he basically would almost die. And then he'd emerge like a sweaty hog. I think the poor mom must have been setting this up for him. That is insane.
So crazy.
I guess the moral of the story is just because your weird fetish and cross-dressing hobby is being fulfilled to the max doesn't mean you stop being nasty and violent. You know, I never thought that one canceled out the other. Believe it or not. I never looked at a person with a weird fetish and thought, there's no way that they're violent.
Yeah. That's an interesting theory, though.
I'm sure you'll be happy to know my friend and her mom escaped that situation soon after we graduated.
Good.
As far as I know, they're doing really well now.
Good.
P.S. No hate to BDSM hoes. I'm transsexual and a freak. Just don't be kicking your dog and keep it away from the kids. Yeah, I mean, that's no hate. I think that goes without saying. You're right. You're right for that one.
Well, that was kind of a journey. That was an interesting story to land the plane home.
Yeah. Was that that's the end?
That's the end.
Well, we've got some for next week.
All right, guys. The next prompt is going to be stories about addiction.
Shit that you have been addicted to, whether it is, I don't know, wearing latex and farting and breathing in your own farts in a latex suit, alcohol, Lee's favorite, heroin and fentanyl and crack.
Or Gabby's writing fan fiction about your two coworkers. Yikes.
And you being addicted to inserting rusty IUDs.
And I'd like to just add, like, the lengths you'd go to for this addiction.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of the interesting part here is like how it controlled your life.
How did the addiction control your life? Are you sober? Blah, blah, blah. It does not have to be about drugs and alcohol. Just really think about anything that you've gone to lengths for to get something. And yeah, I was running your life. So.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
You were the brave one. You were the one. So we all ought to die someday. smoking one of your cigarettes.